5 years ago, this was barren land, and many thought it would remain so. Another broken promise from Rio de Janeiro's Summer Olympic Games, like cleaning up the beautiful and still very polluted Guanabara Bay. But as the world is watching the Olympics in Tokyo, the Athletes Forest in Rio de Janeiro is finally blooming and even expanding.
This forest, it's an important legacy from the Olympic Games in Rio, because we have here, right inside of the west part of the city, 13,000 trees inside of a future green corridor that we're starting right now to build for the next 10 years.
It took an uphill battle to fulfill the dream, which began at the 2016 Olympic opening ceremony, with athletes parading seedlings of 207 Brazilian native trees, each one representing a different country. They were taken to a private farm until the necessary preparations could be made to plant them in 2017. But the economic crisis, corruption scandals, and politics got in the way. The seeds of hope would have been buried in the past had it not been for the insistent group of forest engineers who had continued to nurture them despite the lack of public funds.
It took us 3 years, from 2016 to 2019, to turn the Athletes Forest into a reality and find a home for the plants.
Each country that participated in the 2016 Olympic Games has a totem in the forest, indicating the species it represents and its part in this global environmental project.
A year and a half ago, all plants here were this size. Now many of them are more than 3 meters high.
The Athletes Forest occupies 80,000 square meters, a space equivalent to 8 football stadiums, and another 20,000 square meters are being cleared to plant more threatened native species.
Soon, we won't have to do much to keep the forest from growing.
He says the trees are already producing seeds, which are being dispersed with the wind and will ripen in the ground. Nature will take care of the rest to maintain this environmental footprint of the Rio Olympics. Yanakiew, Al Jazeera, Rio de Janeiro.